Bishop Larry Trotter. I want to touch on some of your entrepreneurial things that you're doing with the church and even in your personal ministry. I know that you've done 4 different books, and those titles are?
My first book was From Vision to Victory, which talks about the journey of a Christian, a believer, a pastor. My second book was The Lifestyle of the Minister, which evolved out of an article I had written for Gospel Today, and I began to deal with that. The third book was on balance, work hard, play hard.
Okay.
And I talk about the older preachers who never had a vacation, those kind of things, and how we have to balance this out. And then the fourth book is called From Preacher to Preacher, which is a collection of homilies and messages that I've preached over the years. Great. And so now I'm working on the 5th book, I Still Believe.
Okay. I'm looking forward to that one, but I'm going back and get the other 4 as well. Okay. Now, you've done 7 records. 7.
This is number 7.
Now, I love your choir records. I absolutely love your choir records. We glean from your choir music. Of course, me being from Chicago, I'm longing for that sound whenever I can get it. But at the same time, you always have some Sunday morning stuff on there. Yeah. Stuff that, not just concert material, but Sunday morning messages that really hit the heart of the people. Let's talk about the, you've had great success with certain songs have just gone across the country for you. Some of those, give me some of those titles.
Well, I guess the first one that really hit for us was The Lord Is Blessing Me, when we took the different approach to it. And then following that, we had It's Only a Test.
Yes, sir.
And Trouble Don't Last Always.
Yes, sir.
My Worship Is For Real. And the songs that the guys would write, I had to feel like I wanted every project to be a Sunday morning experience.
Yes, sir.
And something on the project that any musician could say, I'm going to teach this to my choir.
Yes, sir.
And it's suitable for morning worship. There's something on every CD for grandma, as well as for the contemporary, for the young people, as well as praise and worship. And I wanted all 3 tenets on the projects, and God did it.
How involved are you with the process?
Well, I often, I've probably been more involved in this one because it portrays my life story and how I've gotten where I am now. And it gives hope to people.
Yes.
But generally, I basically always let the musicians do what they're going to do. I don't show up to the last week of rehearsals.
So you don't approve the material?
Oh, yeah. I'm in the approval part of it when songs are submitted. But
you trust the troops?
Yeah, I've always trusted the troops. I empowered them.
That's good.
Ricky Dillard is with us now. And so I say, it's your department. You got to do what you do.
Yeah.
Bashan did his era.
Yeah.
You know? And people do what they do. But I cannot be a pastor and an entrepreneur, run a record company and write books and go babysit the choir.
That's good.
Somebody's got to be there that I trust and I don't have to go.
That's good. I Still Believe is the new project.
Yes, sir.
Chronicling your life story. I know you're very well connected to this piece. I love your testimony on the record. If I lost everything, and still you say it for me.
If I lose everything and still have Jesus, I got enough to start over again.
My God. That's a powerful piece.
Absolutely.
That's a powerful piece. How are you seeing lives affected by this record?
I think because of these being, quote, recessionary times, hard times, tight for people, I think the song gives hope.
Yes.
It's like the president's campaign about time for change and what have you. It gives people hope.
Yeah.
I was not afraid of letting my nakedness out so somebody else could be delivered.
That's good.
And so you feel all of that in I Still Believe. Outlive my pain and start over again. Another song on there, Made a Way.
Yes.
With God I Can. I mean,
that one
breakthrough. They're all about deliverance, strength, hope.
Yes.
And I think the whole project is just great. And I'm not just speaking from, I'm not being biased, but people have been calling, and we can't keep it in the stores. And most cities just moved.
Like I said, I wait for the records. I wait for you all stuff. When I know it's coming, I even bought the Bishop's record. I even bought the Bishop's record. I was looking for, huh?
The one with me and Bishop Morton is on there?
With you and several bishops. You got them all singing different stuff.
Yeah.
More like the old school type thing.
Right.
Great stuff. Great
Bishop,
stuff.
That was the Bishop Trotter and Friends project.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
Bishop Morton's on there. And Clay Evans is on there. Gordon Humphrey Jr.
That was my pastor in California,
Yeah.
when I was in Oakland.
Yeah. Gordon, good guy.
Now, you even did the stage play.
Yes, sir. My stage play was What's to Come is Better Than What's Been.
Which was another hit song.
Yeah, and the play where I played the role of this father who was an alcoholic, with a dysfunctional family.
Okay.
And I got saved in the play.
Now, did you do a DVD for that one?
We did it, but it wasn't professional. And I hate, in hindsight, because we didn't take it to the road. Marvin Sapp was the preacher in the play. Yeah. We ran it 2 weekends in Chicago. Okay. But people were blessed by it. Each time we ran it, 30, 40 people would get saved.
Well, let's talk about it, man. What you could do is mount it again and video it and get it out to the world.
Yeah.
If you can't tour with it, definitely mount it and get it out to the world. Because if people are being touched by it and healed by it and saved by it, then we all need to be able to partake in it, without a shadow of a doubt. As we wrap this segment of Straight Talk, what advice would you give someone that's going through some of the challenges you've gone through, either from a pastoral standpoint or even from the illness to the the healing, if you will? How can we close this out?
I say something on one of the songs that I heard the late Reverend Eugene Gray say at First Church of Deliverance, and that has been really the crux of where I am. Rock bottom doesn't mean anything to God, because God made the rock.
Wow.
And there are people that are watching now, talking now, to even us, that the bottom has fallen out.
Yes.
And they need to have hope that God is still God.
Yes.
And I learned, or am learning, in this 2-year period when I lost so much and so much went wacky.
Yes.
I'm learning that God wants us to trust Him when we can't trace Him.
Wow.
I said, God, where are you in this? And He's doing this. I have to throw my hands up like Job and say, I don't know what your response is,
yes,
but I know you live. He said, I know my Redeemer lives.
Yes.
So when you get to chapter 42, he gets double of everything.
Yes, sir.
And so if a person or persons believe, or their faith is strong enough, they can come back stronger than they've ever been.
Yes.
I think that I'm bouncing back, but I also feel like I'm a soar to a place that I've never been.
Wow. Good luck, sir.
Yes, sir.
Good luck, sir. Don't worry about rock bottom, because you know that Jesus is the source of the rock, or He is the rock, and you got to trust Him when you can't trace Him.
Absolutely.
We've been sitting here on Straight Talk with Bishop Larry Trotter, a man of wisdom with a wealth of experiences. Thank you so much for joining us. I'm Kevin Bond. See you next time.